The same question still remains. Is ICT a fraud or is he not? I've probably gotten asked these questions hundreds of times at this point. So in this video, I'm going to react to Iman Trading. ICT just secured his legacy as a total fraud. Iman Trading is a legit guy who exposes people for what they're worth, but especially trading influencers. There's a lot of fake nonsense going on in this industry. So having a guy like Iman who takes the time out of his day to actually go ahead and expose these people is something that I think is worth giving a shot. So without further ado, this is my first time ever watching this video. So we are going to put on the headphones and then we're going to react to this video together. I'm going to press play now. I may pause it throughout the video and comment on it, but I don't know. I've not watched this video before. So let's see.
Robin's Cup. Like that's a fucking challenge. I am going to win that. I don't know why you guys are sitting here pretending like I forgot about it. I didn't forget about it. I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I'm going to part the Red Sea and I'm running to the top of that motherfucker and none of you are going to be near me. So get your sound bites out of that because that's what's coming. And yes, I'm going to win the Robin's Cup, so stop sending me emails, okay?
Just a disclaimer, he is not in top 5 at all in the Robin's Cup, and he has not been that either in any of the other years. So just want to clear that up.
It's in the bag. Trust me on that. Okay, I told you all I would give you a drama. I'll give you a tragedy. But at the end of the year, it's my name at the top of that list. Okay, so just relax. Keep making your videos.
You got a few months left, buddy.
Stupid. Exposed ICT failed Robin's Cup. It's just going to make it even better. Here's what happened. I went in the Robin's Cup and I sat there and I pushed and 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 I pushed that fucking account down to $900 fucking dollars.
Do I sound like I'm embarrassed?
No.
Think about it, folks.
But do you honestly, okay, seriously, sincerely mean this, okay? Do you think it's hard to make 400%? It's fucking easy. You didn't win the Robin's.
It is not easy to make 400%. Do not let anyone tell you that making 400% is easy, okay? I don't know what this guy's time horizon is, but 400%, I don't know. That is going to take years and years and years and years, okay? So don't fall for any of his nonsense.
But some of you think that that's the litmus test that says, see, he's a fraud. Because I gave you that invitation to think that.
To not a single non-beginner trader surprise, ICT just announced that his 2024 Robin's Cup account is down 91% from its $10,000 starting balance. Of course, the best part is the insane 20-minute rant afterwards about how it's not his fault, but we'll laugh at that in just a sec.
I'm gonna say something here. I'm gonna say something here.
He can't even get.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, ICT's been coming out and he's been saying every single year that he's going to win the Robin's Cup. This time he said he would beat the record of Larry Williams, which is 11-something,000%, which is verified and true. And he's basically been saying this every year, but every year he has not even made it to the top 5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he's gotten exposed for blowing up his account throughout those years. And he said before that if he doesn't win the Robin's Cup, you could call him a fraud. He has never won it. He's not even finished in the top 5. So I don't know why people keep letting him slide with his lies. He blatantly lies all the time on Twitter, on YouTube. Everywhere he goes, this guy lies. And for some reason, people just let it slide when it's ICT. I don't know why. But yeah, we'll continue watching here.
4th place in a trading competition on the market that he claims to have coded. Back in 2015, he traded a sim account for over 6 months, but gave up after losing 97%. He's failed the Robin's Cup after saying he was going to win every single time, going all the way back to 2017. And he said he was a fraud if he didn't win shortly before deleting this old Twitter account out of what I assume was embarrassment. The money people thought he made from trading was proven to be photoshopped because he forgot to include a minus sign on it, saying he did.
You see, the funny thing is, had this been any other guy or influencer, they would have been canceled immediately. But for some reason, because it's ICT, they just let it slide. He says he's going to do something that he's not going to do. He said he has done something that he has not done. So yes, if that's a fraud, I don't know what the definition of a fraud is, but if that's the definition, well, then he's certainly a fraud.
Did it on purpose only after getting caught months later. His occasional trading live streams are even more humiliating than losing the Robins once again, because we actually got to see how bad his real trades are when he can't selectively upload wins on X. And yes, he started doing so badly that he claimed his stop loss was being hunted by market makers while using a sim account. And remember, think about it, folks. All ICT concepts wouldn't be available as free indicators if they actually gave a long-term edge on their own. And the traders who have actually made money will even allude to this themselves. I am the reason for my success. You do not get credit for my journey. ICT wants credit for the few who make money, but tells the hundreds of thousands who aren't making money that it's their fault and not the concepts.
See, the thing is, like, there is nobody who learns something off of somebody. So very rarely, I don't think this ever happens, do you have a trader who learns a specific system off of somebody else and then they're profitable with that system, right? You take bits and pieces from everybody and then you sort of figure out what works for you and what doesn't. And at the end of the day, you come up with a system that works for you, right? Your own system. And so that's what people are doing with ICT as well. They take bits and pieces of his teachings and then they combine it with whatever fits their personality or their system, and that makes a profitable trading system, right? So anybody who says that if you learn fair value gaps and liquidity, well, now you're going to become profitable, that's insane, right? It doesn't work like that. You're not going to learn Wyckoff and become profitable strictly using Wyckoff. You're not going to learn support and resistance and strictly trade support and resistance to be profitable, because every single strategy takes refinement. And during that refinement, you discover certain things and you develop your own system. And you know, there's nothing that's like, take this, do this, profitable. No, everybody is different, right? It's a subjective industry. There's nothing that's right. There's nothing that's wrong. There's some might be right for you, might not be right for somebody else, right? So nobody takes, you know, the 2022 mentorship of ICT, uses that and is profitable with it, unless they, you know, adjusted it and refined it to their own liking, is what I'm saying.
But enough of that. Some people can't be helped. So here are the funniest clips from the meltdown he had after admitting that he lost 91%, which honestly is a huge improvement from minus 96%. Based on his 5% improvement from 2016 to 2024, my math says he will become a break-even trader 145 years from now.
I could take that $900 and run it right back on up. It's been bait the whole fucking time. The whole fucking time. And you're out here sitting there thinking you're clowning me. Every single trade that I put on in that Robin's Cup had nothing to do but anything except for me just pushing the button. Push, 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 push. I did that shit on purpose.
Did you hear that? He did it on purpose, everybody. Now, one important thing to note here is that the Robin's Cup has relatively higher margin requirements for trading contracts. And right now, with his account balance at $900, it appears that he doesn't actually have enough money to trade one of the regular size contracts. Of course, we don't know what the exact rates are, but it's worth bringing up because it makes the situation even funnier.
And I have waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. Not one motherfucker stepped. Not one.
ICT is spewing so much BS that it's making his dogs freak out.
And I thought for sure, I told my wife, I said, I'm telling you, I know as soon as they contact Joel and they say, look, he's in drawdown, they're gonna pounce on it. And that's exactly what I've been wanting. So now you know. You fucking know. You still have time. You still have time, you Jordans of the fucking trading, the master of fucking trading. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm starting
Dude,
with.
this guy's a lunatic. I don't know why people are. I'm pretty sure his origin story is that he got kidnapped because he found out some stuff about the algorithm, but then he also coded it, he said. I don't know. It's fucking wild, okay?
You know what I'm starting with, and I'm still gonna beat your fucking ass.
Just to clarify, if you're having a hard time comprehending what exactly he's talking about, his account is down to $900 and saying that he'll still win.
So let's fucking go. I'm not afraid, I'm not embarrassed, I'm not intimidated, I'm not anything but fucking ready. And if you don't think you got enough time, we can restart this fucking shit for the 2025.
There you go,
Yep.
everybody. That's why this goes all the way back to 2017, because every time he fails, he says, all right, let's go again next year. And then his followers are like, yeah! Not only is he saying that he still has time to win, but now he's saying that he's going to do it again in 2025.
But I wanted to be pushed. I wanted to be fucking challenged. And the only way I could challenge myself is to put myself in such the lowest point. I could not come any lower than I am right now. I can come back from that. I can come back from that. You can't. You can't. But I fucking can. And I wanted to fucking rub it in your fucking face. Because that's just what I'm doing.
That's just what ICT will do. You wouldn't last a day in my dark and twisted mind. That's just what ICT does. Shut up.
There's your facts. There's your skinny on what's going on with the Robbins Cup. You don't believe me? Contact them. They'll tell you. All it was is push. No rhyme or reason. I just want to draw the account down. Hey, ICT is lying online saying he's winning the Robbins Cup. Could you verify that, please? Oh, certainly. Let me take a look. Yep. Here's where his account is. Do I sound like I'm intimidated or scared? Do I sound like I'm embarrassed? Fuck no.
I'm embarrassed listening to this, dude.
Well, no,
I'll be honest.
Until you asked if you did, and then it's clear that that's what you're thinking about.
We can still do this year. We can still do it. Absolutely we can. Brent could move aside and let the man go through, and I could be at that #1 spot. But I want someone to dance with. You need a full year? The invitation is again for 2025 if you want to do it. If you can roll what you got right now by the end of the year, I will use what I got. And you can verify it with Joe Robbins that not one motherfucking penny will be added to that account. Not one fucking penny will be added to it. And I'll still whip your ass. Now, how humiliating would that be? With less than $1,000, I came back. The fucking rookie sensation ICT comes back with a fucking surprise upset. The October surprise. Woo! How about it? You ready? I'm ready. I am fucking ready. But some of you just simply aren't gonna like me. You're not gonna believe me because you didn't win the Robbins Cup, ICT. Your reputation's at stake. My reputation has always been a demo trader. How the fuck am I gonna wreck that? Think about it. And I'm not here for reputation. I'm here for fun. I'm here for fun and entertainment.
Okay, I can't do any more of this. I'll react to the rest of this on my third channel. Maybe. We'll get some more clips together. But you get the gist of everything. That's a weird word. People are either going to wake up or they're not. Now in September of 2023, when I released the first extensive history and proof of ICT being a fraud, I said this at the end: and if I can be consistently profitable before 25 years, then I'll have beaten ICT's trading record. I have 24 years left, so wish me luck. And I'm happy to report that while I'll never claim consistent profitability, I am now coming up on 7 funded account payouts from the past few months. I'm very happy with that. I've built a free website with nothing to buy for resources on learning, and I also have a constantly updating page on...
All right, so that was it. Now, it's sort of what I expected. I mean, I don't know how people are still questioning whether this guy is lying or not when it's blatantly obvious that he's lied year after year. His origin story is that he got kidnapped by the government because he coded the algorithm and now he's exposing it or something. And then they just let him loose and now he's free. It's a free man. Every single year he says he's going to win the Robbins Cup. And if he doesn't, you could call him a fraud. Well, he hasn't won it yet. And this year he said you could call him a fraud if he doesn't beat Larry Williams, which is 11,000%, and his account is currently at $900. Starting balance is 10. So yeah, it's not looking good for our boy ICT. But I mean, if you honestly take advice from this man in terms of anything besides some of his concepts, I probably wouldn't even take advice directly from him in terms of any technicals. I think a lot of the stuff he has hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos, and it becomes so obvious that he only uploads videos because he wants the AdSense money from YouTube, right? Because if you watch through all the mentorships that he has, 90% of it is just repackaged stuff, right? It's the same stuff with a different name and little tweaks. Obviously because he wants AdSense money. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I think it was obvious before this video, before Iman even did anything, although I appreciate what Iman does. I think it was pretty obvious that he was a liar. Just if you've been following the guy on Twitter, he talks all the time and he blatantly lies. So yeah, I don't know. I think his concept work just like any other concept, will work. At the end of the day, we're all just trading support and resistance with different names. So I think it's very clear to me that this guy's a fraud. And but I've been knowing this, and hopefully you guys have too. I just wanted to come on here and react to this video because I thought it was funny, and I kind of wanted to react to one of Iman's old videos, but it was just too old at the time. So I decided to react to this new one because it's always a good laugh. So I figured I would take you guys along with me. But yeah, you do yourself. You want to listen to the man, you go ahead. But I think it's blatantly obvious that he's a liar, and I don't know why people let it slide. I don't think people should let it slide. Anyway, that was this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Iman, for uploading it. And yeah, continue to do what you do, Iman. And I'm sure it benefits a lot of people in the industry. So, and thanks to all of you guys. Of course, I hope you enjoyed this different video. Usually it's very technical related on this channel, but sometimes I'll switch it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. And hopefully it was your first time watching it too. Yeah, good bit of fun. Thank you a lot, and I'll see you in my next video.